Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the final match of Week 2, Season 45. And this has been a rough week. We have picked up another loss last round, but this was all very predictable considering the quality of this Kyber 2 bracket that we are in. Now, clearly we've been knocked down into Kyber 3, and even with a win, we are still going to be in Kyber 3 to start next week. My opponent, Jade Bell, over here, really nice roster, not a lot of weaknesses. We were able to clear, full clear. It was just we got one hold here with Qui-Gon. We were just not going to match the banners no matter how well we played. With where my relic levels are, the chances that I'm going to one-shot a board are much lower, which is why our big focus now is resolving a lot of those weaknesses so that we can be more competitive as we continue to fight through Kyber 2. But we're also going to be adding another GL soon. We're getting very close to GL Leia. Now with this bracket, the final opponent is a 6 GL player, 10.2 million GP, less Zetas than me, fewer Omicrons, but a respectable amount of Omicrons, 160 relic units, which is similar to what my 7 GL opponent had last round. So he actually has probably a couple good relics that my last opponent didn't have because they're less tied to GL requirements. Now, depth-wise, he's solid. With the relic distribution, he looks really good. Just a lot of his relics are pushed towards the higher end. That's going to cause some problems, especially when you look at the tier 7s and the tier 8s. Big advantages there. That, again, is one of the things that we need to work on fixing, especially the tier 8s. Because you can see with my GLs are very weakly relic. Now, generally, that doesn't create a ton of problems, but it does pop up from time to time with some of the counters. Now, you can see how my opponent has relic 8s and 9s on all of his GLs, and that is going to make things a little bit more difficult. What it does is it makes my counters less reliable, and introducing that amount of risk and variance, that's where we start losing banners and start losing matches, and it's becoming much more common in these Kyber 2 situations. With the Omicrons, a relic 8 Malgus 1 Ami, relic 5 Iden, Starkiller at relic 7 1 Ami, relic 5 Wampa, Salvage, and Traya. No Aphra, but he does have third sister, and then a number of characters are just left at level 1. And as we continue here, his Malgus is fine, and he has a 7-star Profundity and Leviathan. Now with the rest, okay, it looks like Moff Gideon here is at 298. We're going to keep that in mind while we look at his modding in detail. Well, actually, before we do that, we need to address two things that we just glossed over this. We have his modding. He's respectable on his counts. His averages are pretty good. We have advantages. We have big advantages when it comes to the top 500, where his modding gets a little bit slower. You can see with the 15 plus counts, I'm beating him by like 100 mods. So that is going to help Datacrons. He is participating, but not heavily participating. So as we jump in here and take a look at the quality of his modding, keep in mind his Moff Gideon is at 298. We'll jump over here, and as we now that is Shaak. That means he has 18 characters modded at 300 speed or higher. His dash is like 302 or 306 or something. Moff Gideon at 298, and you can see the characters falling below: Mara Jade, Grand Inquisitor, Echo, Watt, CLS, Jedi Knight, Revan, Maul, just character after character that are very slow. Basilisk Fallen. This is going to give me a big advantage and is really going to offset a lot of the advantage that he has with his relic levels. So we'll see what this looks like as we play through it. He has not started attacking yet. My defense has not changed because I've been too focused on fantasy basketball. Now this is that. I did change the Datacrons actually. I just had thrown on a bunch of light side Datacrons onto dark side characters from the previous week because we didn't have enough dark side Datacrons at that point. Now we do. So I swapped those out, made those changes and improvements. So the overall quality of some of these characters, I'll have some level 3 bonuses at a minimum. Whether or not they're good enough, is debatable. I think what I gave him was just like a bunch of protection up. That's what I happen to have a lot of. I wasn't re-rolling a lot. I don't like that fleet defense. I need to change it. Now my opponent here, we did do our Twitch stream on Saturday to break this down. So he's got Shaak with a clone sergeant Datacron, and I don't know what that does. 20% chance to gain defense penetration. That's not good. You should re-roll that one and try and get Cody's. Cody's is pretty good. Now, maybe I should throw down Shaak like that. I keep thinking of Cody. Maybe we'll use Cody on offense and maybe we'll just goof around. Now Jabba here with a Wookiee Cron. Let's see which one it is because one of them can be a little tough. Yeah, this Grit one is fine. All right, we got Malgus, Darth Revan, Finn. And then down below, we are looking at a Rey, a third sister, Raddus, Qui-Gon, and a Nute. And this is different than what we were saying because there was no third sister on defense when we were breaking this down yesterday. That was not in his Grand Arena history. That's fine. We can adjust. It just means we are going to deal with probably Raddus differently. Probably. Okay, let's... How are we doing this? Should we just start with third sister? We haven't done third sister in a bit. Let's do Traya. Let's do this first and then we'll jump to the big screen. Traya. I haven't been using my Salvage with Traya. Oh my, this is why Jabba hasn't been working all week. I could have been winning matches. I've been playing this wrong. This is what I don't like about jumping between 5v5 and 3v3. I like forget my moves. All right, let's do this. I don't know why I've been doing that. We're gonna basic. There's not enough debuffs. I don't want to chance it. Maybe we just chance it. Let's just chance it. At least it's on third sister. Don't die on me, please. Okay. Can't hit what's her face. 7th. Alright, increase cooldowns. We got 2. We still need to go through another turn. We can isolate though. Decrease. Ooh, we might have it now. Perfect. We can take her out. Take her out and we're good. Let's just auto. Yeah. We are good. I don't know why like all that kind of clicked when I went up against a third sister, but up against Jabba, I've just been constantly forgetting about it. It's disappointing. Alright, let's Starkiller this one up. Grab a Datacron of... Do I want this one? Let's just do this because it's my only online Force user one right now. And we're not going to give it to Malicos because we don't have relics on the entire squad. Alright, let's land a stun or two. Hit Rey. Chuck this. There we go. Now we'll work on Swolo. Are you... This is what I'm talking about with relic levels. Like these, we're not going to win this now. We didn't make enough progress. Like we can try it, but it's not going to happen. Because we can't get the assists we need to charge up Starkiller. We might get there. Yeah. It's not going to happen. No. No. We should probably just quit. No, because I'm only going to get 10. We're going to hit 97. We're not going to get unleashed. I'm going to give them a bunch of preloaded turn meter. Or do I care about that? Because they are in the yellow. So we got to come back in here with JML. You know what? What do we get? $25 stacks. Okay, no, we're gonna do the 25 stacks. We got this. Let's drop it. Should I just let this time out? Or will Shu go down too? We gotta try, right? We gotta try. Is this gonna be enough damage? We gotta go for it. It's fine. He didn't come back. JMO will have to be used there, but this is what I'm talking about with these Relic 8s that I just am having tons of these kinds of results with. Now, let's do Troopers. So we got Veers. We got this. I'm not going to use the Datacron. Or I guess I could put on a different Datacron that was dumb. I have a Troopers Datacron, and I felt like it was too powerful. It was messing up how I want this to work. I wasn't able to trigger things when and how I wanted to trigger them. Because I like to keep Nute alive to charge some of the turn meter when the damage immunity comes off of Django. And instead, okay, that's what happened with the Datacron. Maybe just fine. Fine. Can't have things the way we want it either way. Basic. I'd like... Well, I guess he's probably gonna do burning, right? Yeah, that's good. I think I want the turn meter. Yeah, here we go. We're just gonna do Grand Inquisitor here. Yeah. Whatever. Can we take a hit? Torture, boom, we got through it. Basic. Let's heal up our boy. Oh, I guess she's a woman. Anakin out, and let's just auto. Can't believe I gotta wait. A whole day, well, I was gonna say 2 whole days. Wednesdays when the bulk of the games happen, but really Tuesday there's a couple games, but there's no fantasy that day. The league is starting on Wednesday. Alright, let's look up above. I don't want to get myself into trouble here. Yeah, because I'm gonna want to use gas up against one of these. We use Sith Eternal Emperor against the other one. Yes, I don't have troopers anymore. I'm going... See, my Night Sisters have not been working up against this either. They worked week 1. I don't know why they're not working week 2. I guess it's just an RNG type of situation. Let's give it a shot, because I kind of need it to work. No, you know what? I don't. I could probably use JMK. This was a mistake. Let's see if we have a good run, though. They're focusing too much on Daka. I don't like doing this in 3v3. At least she'll bring him back right now? Later? I guess not. We had a heal ready to go. Nope. Nope. Please be Daka. Yes. Okay, come on. Daka. Do it. Alright, Bosch probably is going to go down. Yes, perfect, perfect. See, now it's working this time. I really don't want to change. I don't want to take her to relics. I don't want to take Telzine to relics. The only thing I'm willing to do is add relics to Daka. But I can definitely see value in adding relics to Merrin. I just don't want to do it. Okay. It would be great if tells. Oh no. Did I have the thing? No, so she's gone. We didn't have the instant defeat immunity. I don't think we're going to take out Chrysanthemum. Can I just... No, he's just healing up too much. We're not... The plague is just not sticking. What am I expecting on the back wall? I'm just going to hit auto and we can deal with other stuff. I'm expecting on the back wall like Bosk, Zam, Sortie, Mon Mothma, that kind of stuff. Weaker things. I should have JMK'd this. But maybe he's playing it differently. Can we wrap this up? I'm gonna just not do this in 3v3 anymore. Well, no, I can't say that because we might have to. I don't need to in this match. It was a mistake to do this time. But sometimes I might be forced to. Because now we could Aphra this. But now what I'm thinking is maybe Aphra would have been a good solution to Raddus. And now, what else can we do up against Raddus? Because Bosk is on defense. You know what? Let's do the Jedi Knight Revan thing. I don't feel like this works for me. But maybe it will now that we have relics on Basil. I don't think I've done this in a while. So We'll use crit avoidance, crit damage, armor penetration. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay. Alright. Now, we'll mark. I'll take a free little hit. Spread some buffs. I feel like my modding is just not right for this. Something. Maybe it'll work now because of relics on Bastila, but it was something that when I tried it in the past, just it didn't work for mine. But maybe we're fine now. It looks like we're fine. Okay. Alright, let's auto. And we're gonna gym. Do we need to? Let's just do it. I don't want to mess around with it. Let's just move on. All right. Boom. Good. Stun. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's check what's back here. Am I in trouble? Did you make more changes? 5th, Sortie. 5th was not in my planning, but Sortie was. Dengar's nonsense. Alright, this is easy. Very easy. Let's do a couple solos. Wampa. Let's do no Datacrons. So he's got 4 GLs for offense because we did Jabba, Ray, Swolo. That was it, right? Yeah, he's got 4 for offense. Which won't be great for me. Yes, let's auto. So what we don't really have new nonsense. I'm still slogging my way through Batman versus Superman. It's still just increasingly bizarre. It's doing the same thing that Suicide Squad did, where it's trying to tell 2 stories, and the 2 stories kind of clash. You have this story about is like Superman a threat and an alien, and what does that mean for Batman? And then you have Lex Luthor's entire agenda as another story. Like the Suicide Squad had the Joker story and the Enchantress story, and it was all annoying and didn't work. And I'm kind of getting a similar feeling to this, not to the same degree, it's not as bad, but it's there. And I'm not talking about the movie overall, I'm talking about specifically in terms of the clashiness of the double storylines that they're working with. Can we just take you out? Okay, good. We're gonna roar because you're gonna get revived. We're gonna protection up. She's got to take her turn. I guess we're probably gonna take out Mon Mothma before her at this rate. Roars. Come on, what are we gonna get? Roars. Dots? No dots. Let's take him out. Because she needs to take her to... Oh, come on. Maybe I need an auto. It was really feeling like a situation where I didn't want to rely on the auto, but we're going to do it. We're back to it. Because I'm concerned. Come on. Okay, so we roar. We're back into this situation. Are we ready for a Wamps? I need to make sure he Wamps. Womp. Okay, good. Alright, you gotta roar. Oh my god. Why doesn't mine work this well? Roar. There we go. Alright, we know Ewoks, my Kneesaa, will beat that fifth brother. We did it earlier. I want to see what else we can beat with Kneesaa. Phasma we can nest solo. Let's do that. Sure. So, here's what I feel about Loki 3 episodes in. I don't know what the point is yet. I like the characters, I like the atmosphere, I like being with those actors and their performances. The dialogue and story is all done well enough where I'm interested. But I'm left wondering now, what's the point? What are you trying to say? Because they're more establishing this mystery and this context that 3 episodes in. I would like to have a little bit more of a sense of where we're trying to go. I don't need it completely, but I just want to feel like we're in good hands. Maybe it's just because I'm kind of not giving Marvel the benefit of the doubt anymore. Let's just basic. I'm gonna. If you die on me. Alright, let's daze it up. Come on. Take somebody out. What is going on? Buff immunity? Where's my tenacity? Let's daze. I want daze. No daze, of course. Why have daze in a situation like this? You best just beat him down. I'm gonna need to hit auto, but I really don't trust this to play right now. Just do it. Do it. Come on. There we finally go. Oh my god, finally. Maybe I'll add a relic level to Nest. I should probably revisit the modding. Maybe there's some mods there that are a little antiquated. I haven't touched her modding probably in years. Alright, let's look elsewhere. Why would we do that? Honestly, actually I think that might be the better choice. I think the Darth Revan's harder. This will be embarrassing if I'm wrong. Oh my god, what am I doing right now? It's gonna cost me, isn't it? I deserve this. Can you stand up and save me from myself, Gas? Because I obviously need it. Come on. Alright, let's hit Marauder. Oh, perfect timing. Take out Talon. Get rid of that stat boost. This will make taking Marauder out a little bit easier. Let's not waste form up again like we did last time for some reason. Okay, perfect. Form up. Okay. Alright, second armor shred, AoE. Come on, counter. Let's take out Malgus, perfect. Take out Marauder, perfect. Alright, let's move on. Now we did that because with all these Relic 9s here, this one's actually probably harder. So I decided let's do this. And how about take some... Sure. We'll link you and... you. Shaak? Oh, you're not going to assist. I guess we'll hit Malik. Maybe let's not hit Malik. What am I doing? I'm just... My head is still thinking about basketball. Get in the game. Yeah, we need to get the, what's it called? What is... Dark Infusion. Okay. Okay. Great. Let's move on. And this we will JMK. Where are you at? Oh, cat action. Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's do that one. That works very well with this squad. Because what you'll see here, tenacity up. Now let's take out Chrysanthemum right away. And now let's work on the charge. But we're also just going to attack Jabba. Charge. Alright, basic. Nah, let's get to 100%. We're this close. Let's just do it. I'm gonna save those for when we have we're fully charged. Here we go. Armor shred. And we'll reset cooldowns, get another armor shred. Alright, there's that second armor shred. Let's definitely get a healing immunity. Alright, through the protection, getting some assists, third armor shred. I could use a healing immunity though, there we go. And there. Easy. This is what I should have done the first time, but for some reason I was thinking 2-hit Jabba, which was not necessary in this match. This is what I normally need to do, because normally there's like a Lord Vader around, and I need JMK for Lord Vader. But I am being inflexible in my thinking. It's not even that late. Like, I mean, it is after midnight, but it's... For how I do these sometimes, like, this isn't that bad. Alright, Shaak T. I guess we could have saved Malik for that, but just wanted to guarantee that nothing went wrong with my Sith Eternal Emperor. I really don't like saying C. I could say like SE, Sith Emp, something. I need to find something that works for me. Alright, Finn, Malicos feels like a boring use of Malicos. Where do I want to use Ewoks? Maybe this is reckless. I'm feeling reckless tonight. Ooh. This feels dumb. Let's do it. Wait, no, let's think about this. Would this stop Malicos? Because the buff dispel is what I'm concerned about. Because buff immunity messes up Malicos, so that would suggest to me that so would buff dispel. That would negate some of the protection up mechanics. But maybe not completely. I'd say let's just do it. I want to see what happens. I'm curious. Okay. We'll add some more protection up. Get our own riposte. Well, not own riposte. Alright, let's start countering. Let's get some debuffs out there. Okay, Shaak T's gone. Let's hit Cody because he doesn't have counter. Easy. Okay, no problems. This one, this is where we were going to do that, but now we're not. What do we want to do here? Is this where I want to do Ewoks? That feels reckless. That feels reckless. But down below, did we have a better thing to test them up against? Because we've done Fifth Brother already. I guess we could technically do Sortie. I want to do Ewoks up against Finn. I want to see what happens. This is dumb though. Like, let's be very clear here. I should not do this. I'm gonna emphasize that again when the battle starts, in case people are jumping around. Okay, yeah. So let's reiterate. This is a dumb thing I'm doing right now, but I want to see what happens. She's not gonna assist because she's stunned. Like, I gotta pull, and this doesn't dispel. But I do need to heal, so let's heal. I need Kneesaa. Okay, now here we go. Maybe we're gonna be good now. No, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to read the ability and I misclicked. Or I clicked and I didn't hold. Which was a mistake. Let's get rid of that daze over on Wicked. It looks like this is working great. You'll be saved. Okay. Because that's the Datacron right there. Awesome. It's nice to know it worked. It worked. And this is without the Omicron. Or either Omicron. Which I don't plan on putting on. What do we want to do here? I feel like this. Alright, let's go with this. Jumping into this should be way more than what's needed. I'm not concerned here. VIP is over on BB-8, so let's throw down a little daze and all that. Although I'm a little curious what would happen if I hit Sortie. Let's just stay focused. Because I'm tired and I want to be done. Did I really only do that? Is this unavoidable? No. Alright, let's hit R2. Alright, we got rid of spare parts. Daze again. Throw down burning and let's... Is this unavoidable? Doesn't seem like it. Let's hit R2. Okay, this one though should be right. There we go. Perfect. Now let's just auto and be done. Fix this camera. And we're about done. Come on, there we go. And I've run out of banter. Alright, what do we want to do from here? Let's wrap this up. We still have anything fun to test? We got Raddus, Aphra. These are all gonna... Let's just wrap it up. Raddus, sure. Rogue One. Just practically auto this stuff. Oh, we wanted to do Cody. Let's just do the Cody Cron, because that'll be fun. Let's do that up against Dengar, though, because I don't really trust... No, it's got Zam. But it's Dengar and Boba Fett. Let's do it here. Alright, clones. Although, do I have Shaak T? I do have Shaak T. Let's try that. I just want to see what happens. Let's try Shaak T. With like arc like this and do this Cody Cron, or do I want to do Cody lead? Whenever another ally attacks during Cody's turn, Cody gains turn meter. So that's him calling assists. I wonder if the turret's not going to count, right? I think it doesn't really matter if it's Cody lead, so let's just do this. Okay. Let's target Zam, throw the turret onto Cody. And it has to be Cody's turn, so this isn't doing anything. This will, though. So he just got some turn meter. Okay. Alright, this will take care of Django, and now we gotta just worry about Dengar. This is just kind of crushing, because this isn't really a team that we were facing. Maybe Fist Brother would have been more valuable. I just thought with the Zam Ami, that would have been a little bit tougher. I didn't think we'd start off with I thought they'd go first with the Zam Ami, even despite this, the quality of the modding that we've been facing largely with this opponent. Yeah, let's just do this and wrap up. We got Jedi Knight Cal-Kestis coming. I'll be ready for Cal-Kestis. Or I am ready. This is auto. This doesn't matter. We're gonna crush this. Okay. Alright, that's all eliminated. And now here, let us... How do I want to do this? I do want to test out the Marauder. Let's do that up against the Chimera. Let's just do it right now. I left the Negotiator on defense. I just was... Like, I know it's better. But I wanted to see what it would be like with Mace. And next week we'll test the Negotiator with the Marauder. It was more just like, I didn't know what I would put on defense otherwise. Oh, you have the inner. You're starting with the intercept. This isn't really testing. This is not a real fleet. This is just a bunch of Empire ships thrown together. I should probably learn what these abilities do, though. What? Okay. So AoE, inflictability block, you get Valor. That's a really slow animation. Alright, let's bring up Sarge. I want a real tank. Alright, that'll take care of this. This was not a worthy test. This is just not even using these ships right. Let's heal up that protection a little bit. Target lock spreading is very good for the synergy with Mace, though. Let's see what this does. Okay, so we're physical damage, target ally recovers, blah, blah. Blah, fine. So we do this, but it doesn't matter. We're not under threat. Oh, but that was powerful. That attack wasn't a thing before. Not like that. Okay. Let's do it anyway. I got ability blocks out in the gauntlets, come get rid of it. Nope. Nobody needs it. I don't know. So we do this. That mass assist is really nice. But I want more target lock. That's what this is missing. I guess I could be applying target lock with the basic. Okay. I should use it up against Kenobi. Alright, let's Profundity this. We'll be wrapped up in a moment. He saves so much for offense that I don't think this is good. If he plays, he can play it more efficiently than me with how weak this stuff is. But then again, mods might be an issue, and considering what kind of Empire fleet he set down, he just might not know some of these kits as well. Okay. Alright, let's mark Cad Bane. Awesome. Love it when it goes down in one. Okay. We get our assists. basic. Cleanse, assist. No, that's irritating. Okay. Ebon Hawk is useless on defense. Useless was this, I guess not useless, but shouldn't be. Okay. This is auto. It's been beat. And then negotiate. And Empire this, because the Empire is super strong up against it. And then we can go to bed. Alright, let's hit Anakin. Bring out the Interceptor, and we shall AoE. Throw down burning. He's not dead yet. Alright, there goes Anakin. I don't want to deal with retribution. I guess we have to now. Heal up. Alright, and auto. And then we'll check back in the morning, see how my opponent does. But you can tell that I'm tired because I'm not talking as much. And that's what happens. I'm trying to fill the silence, so I'm just saying things, but it's really not what I ought to be doing. It's a decent banner total considering the extra attempts on the GLs, but fairly clean otherwise. We could have played it cleaner, but overall pretty solid. We'll see how he does. Quick results for this round, and then we'll also do a recap of the history for the entire week. We won the match, obviously. We got a little bit more work to climb out of Kyber 3 because of the losses that we picked up with this opponent, Hymar. He couldn't full clear. I forget if he got any. Did he get holds? So he handled the front wall here pretty efficiently. Back wall, we pick up a couple holds with the Darth Revan squad. That's why we've split up Darth Revan the way that we have, to just challenge my opponents with higher level counters, even though it weakens the Malgus squad. And then top territory, one shots, and then fleet here. He takes an attempt against the negotiator, but ultimately fails. And that is while missing a number of ships on that squad, because I did take out the Marauder for for some endurance testing with the Marauder and ships. Quick recap of the defensive results for the week, because we're recording this a little bit later. This first round, this opponent did very well. This was a loss. We did get a fleet hold here, finalizer up against the Executor, and another one, Chimera versus the Leviathan. We did prevent the full clear, but we couldn't get through his Jabba. My counters were failing. This is what we're seeing with these relic levels. Things are not as reliable as they used to be. This guy just full cleared. I think we did pick up a hold. Yeah, here SLKR falling to the Qui-Gon Datacron. That's a great result. But from there, he was able to one-shot. And then the final opponent, this is the stuff that he did where we picked up the holds. We know Darth Revan got a hold here. Darth Revan holding up against Maul, and Darth Revan will pick up another hold up against something. Malevolence falling to the Negotiator. Oh, it's just one hold. Yeah, but we pick up the win there. And we'll wrap up here. We got a lot of things to get caught up on. I'm just cranking out videos this weekend. I'm just going to put them up real quick before we get Conquest started. But thank you for watching. We got more coming. Very excited for all the news that CG's been putting out with Bo-Katan. Maybe I'll do something about that, talk about that at some point. But we'll wrap it up. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This still plays Galaxy of Heroes.